And speaking of which, I'm calling council to order. Councilor Eagle?
Yes, thank you. In the spirit of reconciliation, we acknowledge our meeting place. The City of Flin Flon Council Chambers is situated on the ancestral lands of the Treaty 5 territory. We would like to acknowledge that we also work in partnership with First Nations in Treaty 6 and Treaty 10 territories and with the Métis Nation.
Thank you. And Councilor Slip, the reading and confirming minutes?
Be it resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of council held August 15th, 2023 be adopted as received.
Seconder, Councilor Richardson, all in favor? That's done. Resolutions, starting with Councilor Dallas Monk.
Check schedule 36-02, be it resolved that the accounts in the amount of $955,611.26 be approved for payment.
Seconder, Councilor Hanson, all in favor? Good.
Second, tax sale reserve bid -3603, whereas pursuant to the section 372 of the Municipal Act, a municipality may set a reserve bid in the amount of the tax arrears and costs in respect of the property. Be it resolved that the City of Flin Flon place a reserve bid on all properties in the amount of all arrears and costs in respect of each property, or place a reserve bid in the amount of all arrears and costs in respect of each tax sale property.
Okay, seconder, Councilor Slip, all in favor? Thank you, that's done. Councilor Eagle.
Yes, this is municipal funding application, resolution 36-04. Be it resolved that the City of Flin Flon approves the municipal funding application to the Flin Flon Junior Bombers in the amount of $2,800 be approved.
Seconder, Councilor Litwin, all in favor? That's passed. Councilor Eagle again?
Yes, thank you. This is first reading of the zoning plan amendment definitions clause BL 2023-12, resolution 36-05. Be it resolved that bylaw number 2023-12, being a bylaw of the City of Flin Flon, to amend the City of Flin Flon zoning bylaw number 27/84, be read a first time and passed on first reading.
Seconder, Councilor Richardson, all in favor? Next one is Councilor Hanson.
Yes, BL 2023-13, the development plan amendment covering industrial and commercial properties. It's the first reading, 36-06. Be it resolved that the bylaw number 2023-13, being a bylaw of the City of Flin Flon, to amend Flin Flon development plan bylaw number 37, I believe 83, be read first time and passed on first reading.
And seconder,
Second.
Councilor Eagle, all in favor? That's done. And the next one I believe is Councilor Litwin.
I have one resolution, Your Worship, EL 2023-14, zoning plan amendment, industrial and commercial. This is the first reading for 3607. Be it resolved that bylaw 2023-14, being a bylaw of the City of Flin Flon, to amend the City of Flin Flon zoning bylaw number 27/84, be read a first time and passed on first reading.
Okay, seconder for that, that's Councilor Richardson. All in favor? Passed. So that takes me to the next page. I'll go over and I believe we're talking Councilor Richardson.
Bylaw 2023-15, traffic amendment schedule G, 35 Main Street, first reading. Be it resolved that the bylaw number 2023-15, being the bylaw of the City of Flin Flon, to amend the bylaw number 5-2003 for the regulation of traffic and parking, schedule G, be read a first time and passed on first reading.
Councilor Dallas Monk is seconded. All in favor?
Just for those, 35 Main Street is Farm Estate on Main Street.
Okay, and that moves us to Councilor Slip.
GPS survey equipment tender 36-09, whereas the city has tendered for the procurement of GPS survey equipment, training, and services. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the City of Flin Flon award the tender for the GPS equipment to Lewis Instruments Limited be approved.
Second. Councilor Eagle, all in favor? Done. Councilor Slip.
Whitney Forum Parking Lot, City Hall and Main Street Lighting Tender, 36-10. Whereas the city has tendered for the Whitney Forum Parking Lot, City Hall and Main Street lighting upgrade. Now, therefore be it resolved that the City of Flin Flon award the Whitney Forum Parking Lot, City Hall and Main Street lighting upgrade to Beach Electric 2021 Limited be approved.
Seconder. Councilor Richardson, all in favor? And I believe that's it, and that calls for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
Yes, you can, before we do.
I just wanted to make note publicly. So last week, Maureen Reagan and Cecil Bray and Greg East came to the food bank. So they had a very successful bomber bash, and all their proceeds, we read bombers, I have a bomber on the brain. We talked about it at lunchtime, and now we're talking about it again. So boomer bash, thanks, Mike. They didn't expect it to be that good. They sold out. They donated $1,000 to cancer care in Sue Lethbridge's name, and then they came to the food bank to give a donation. Oh, I'm just gonna get upset. It's the largest cash donation from anybody that we've received that wasn't a grant, $9,984. So our food budget for a year is $6,000, and we are just having our AGM, and we need to increase it because we're so busy. That this just totally blew us out of the water. It really shows what Flin Flon's about, offering something within the community, coming together, having fun, but also giving something back. So I know that I'm grateful, and everybody in our community will benefit. So I just wanted to mention that because that's a huge feat for them.
And
So.
that's fantastic. And
Yeah.
on top of that, in October, Northland Ford will have its annual
Yes.
Feed the Hunger and
Yeah,
Scare the Hunger, you're right. And
Yes.
that all goes to the food bank too. So
Yeah.
we're off to a good start.
We are, and our shelves are pretty bare, and we were just talking about that because that fundraiser in October, that Northland Ford, the schools, all the
Yeah.
organizations, Mike really does a huge, terrific job on that and his team. They provide food probably, I think it lasts about 9 or 10 months worth of our hard cans, our dry goods, all of the donations. It just fills our shelves right up, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So good news for us on that front, so really excited.
Anything else anyone wants to say?
I have a question.
Yes.
Do people get food from their gardens?
Yes, absolutely.
They do.
This is our garden season at the food
Yeah.
bank, we call it, because people will, I got a zucchini donated last week. It was this long. Somebody grew it here. It was huge. I couldn't believe how big it was. But yeah, no, I walked in this morning because we were open and I wasn't there yet. And bags of carrots, tomatoes,
Cool.
veggies, beans. So whatever anybody wants to bring, we absolutely package it up, hand it out, and it gets really put to use. So
Cool.
yeah, bring me your garden goods. I'll take it all.
I guess I would just add one more thing with all of the fundraising and the donations going on. This community is so full of community spirit
Absolutely.
and vigor and vitality and just coming together. It's so important to feed people and their children. This community feeds long lost, abandoned, abused, and stray pets too at our SPCA.
Mhm.
And I think that as well just really says so much about Flin Flon and our surrounding areas.
This is why, like, for Heather and I really sitting on the Aqua Center fundraising committee, we are not batting an eye at it. When people say to us, you know, you're never gonna raise that money, I'm like, yes, we will. You don't know what our community is like. We're a small community, but we're mighty. And I often use the ER as an example that nobody thought that our community would be able to contribute to that. So I have the tremendous faith in our organization and our community that it will happen.
And with that, we are adjourned.